So you want bigger arms, and you're tired of all these dummies on YouTube giving you 20 different curl variations that you have to try today if you want bigger arms. Well, I'm calling bullshit, but I am gonna give you 4 methods that actually could work for you to get them swolled up arms. So method number 1 is gonna be called tempo contrast reps. What we wanna do here is create an occlusion effect in the muscle. So I'm gonna alternate between 2 regular repetitions, 1, 2, and then 2 tempo reps. Have 5 seconds up, 4, 5, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 2 regular, 2 tempo. And despite what people seem to like to tell you, if you can use heavier weight and complete the set, then use heavier fucking weight. Challenge your body. Using 15 pounds isn't gonna do shit after a little while, or probably ever. So that's number 1, tempo contrast reps. Number 2 is what I'm gonna call paused concentrics. All right, so I'm gonna do dumbbell curls, but I'm always gonna have one in the top position, squeeze, 1, raise the other one, then this one stays up, 2. So at no time is either arm actually able to be at rest. And what I'm accomplishing there again is an occlusion effect. Since the muscle is getting no rest and forced to be contracted at all times, blood is going to be delayed in exiting the muscle. All right, so there's always one up, and I'm creating that occlusion effect in the muscle where blood is unable to escape. So those slow twitch fibers that would normally be handling a lot of that workload are now fatigued and unable to work. So the fast twitch fibers have to take over, and we want that. We want to work as much muscle as possible, especially the higher threshold fibers. So again, alternating dumbbell curls, always having one in the squeeze top position at all times, so no rest. All right, so the next method is to actually use occlusion bands. All right, and the way you're gonna do this is at the end of a session, you're gonna set a timer for like 8 to 12 minutes. You're gonna grab some light dumbbells. You're going to perform a superset, going back either bicep to bicep or bicep to tricep. And you're going to go for 30 reps. Of the first movement, 30 reps of the second movement. You're going to go right to the second set, perform 15 reps. So 30 and then 15 for the remainder of the time. All right, the weight has to be light because the way these are working are basically tricking the muscle into thinking the weight's much heavier. Right? Blood is not allowed to escape the muscle, or it's being delayed from escaping, creating that occlusion effect in the muscle. So the slow twitch fibers are unable to keep working because they're being deprived of oxygen. So where they would normally be slow twitch fibers handling this light weight, now that they're quickly fatiguing, the fast twitch fibers are going to have to take over. And that's exactly what we want. The result is going to be much more muscle being used total. You're going to get a massive fucking pump in your arms, which you also want because that leads to protein synthesis, muscle growth. You get me? Alright, so last but not least, there's nothing wrong with going fucking heavy on your arms. Doing sets in the 3 to 6 rep range is actually really beneficial to getting big arms. I almost want to say it's necessary. So these idiots that are telling you only need a 15-pound dumbbell done 27 different ways to get big arms are full of shit, man. You're never going to be fucking strong. Big arms need to be strong arms. And heavy isn't a measure of how much weight you're using. It's a measure of what's heavy for you. So whatever you're capable of getting 6 reps at, if that's heavy for you, then that's a heavy set. Nothing wrong with that at all. So bust out 3 or 4 heavy sets on any big movement, barbell curls, easy bar curls, even dumbbell curls. Get your arms stronger. Getting stronger is always going to lead to, usually getting bigger. There's nothing wrong with getting stronger, man, and using heavier weight for your arms. So you could go heavy, do some heavy curls, then you could do some lighter stuff with those occlusion inducing methods, and that will definitely lead to getting bigger versus just doing 20 different variations of curls, which are all basically doing the same fucking thing more or less. So use more weight, use smarter methods, tempo contrast, pause concentrics, occlusion bands, and some heavier lifting, and see how that works for you. Ooh. All right, man, I hope you liked that video. If it was helpful, man, give me a like, subscribe, hit that button. Let's get swole together, baby. And if you like this also, you could check the link in my bio there to our programs over at Swole Town, where you don't have to worry about any of this because it's all programmed in for you.